Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here today. Today I will record the NL100 200 session on the Ipoker side. It's gonna be a highlights video. Standard spots are easy to play. That's why I will explain more and tend to be explaining more the more difficult hand, or at least which are more difficult for me. Directly after the hand played, I will make PIO analysis and I will edit in the video. Probably you will see wide stats by me. What do I mean by this? Unlike most cash game regulars, I do a lot of limping from the small blind. If I see a weaker regs in the big blind or a weaker recreational, I do a lot of limping. I can play even my 85% of my range. Lot of regulars are OP, only ISO raising maybe 15 or 20% of the range and are folding so much post flop. Maybe they are very aggressive 3-betters pre-flop. These types of regulars are the good targets for the limping strategy. Because I can limp, they don't ISO raise, they do a lot of false post flop, and I can take advantage of this. Thanks so much for being here today again, and I hope you will enjoy the video, and let's jump into the action. Ace queen offsuited on the bottom left table. I call against this opponent. 50% of time I 3-bet, and the other half I call on the button. Against the regular squeeze, I have a clear defend, and the other reg comes along. So I call. I flop pretty good. Against this size of bet, I guess I'm just shoving. I have to protect. I think it's a clear shove. There is too much money in the pot right now, so I wanna pick it up or draw against better hands, or maybe I can beat some hands, of course. Maybe this regs finds a fold, yes. The other one, not snap calling, it's good, it's good. Now I want the call. Let's see. No. All right. I have Ace-Jack suited in the big blind, and the bot raises. I have a clear value 3-bet against this opponent. I suspect he is a bot at this room, at this side. So I wanted to check raise, I guess, on the flop, but now I choose to delay bet. If he call, yeah, so he called, and on this blank river I just gave up. I have a read on this opponent, is very call happy, so I don't want to bluff him. So yeah, I have to fold for this. Maybe I've some showdown value on the river, but he's not folding. He's not folding. I know that. Okay, I got queens in the big blind against a recreational player. So I guess, yeah, I chose a rather bigger size 3-bet, and on this board I want to bet big and make it 2 streets against this player. Against the reg I just bet smaller or check raise. Okay, 8 against the regular, 3-betting me from the middle position. I call that all the time. Alright, top set. I guess I go for the check raise here. I like here that option. I can call and call down, or maybe jam on the river if he is betting, but I like raising here. And I guess he's also call happy, regular, and jamming. Alright, let's get there. Okay, and some run good. Yeah, he's supposed to jam here. All his overpass, some draws, and I think that was the right option. I get pocket jacks against the recreational player. Of course, we wanna get it in. Just jamming against his smaller stack. Alright, it was pretty standard. Against this bigger size, maybe I 3-bet this. Yeah, I don't mind folding. 3-bet is, I think, alright. He's an unknown, rather seems to be a tighter recreational player. Yeah, this is not a huge side, so I know most of the regulars, and yeah, I like the C bet here, maybe check. Sometimes mostly bet small. On this turn it's interesting. I guess I go for the small bet. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I can get rid of this hand, but it's not a fist pump call, of course. But I should call, I think. Yeah, he's slow played. All right. I guess I analyzed this hand on the Piosolver. So fives. I see but small on the flop. It's good. Yeah, on the turn when I have to the biggest EV here is betting small and calling of his jump. So I was right, but he had better hand. That happens sometimes. Okay, on the bottom left table, it's a shallow table. 50 B. I have 50 BBs. Yeah, I like raising here, of course, and get it in. I have a good flush draw plus gut shot straight, one over pair against the recreational player. And turn, yeah, bet call it off. If he is jamming, right. Alright, we could let his stack. Okay, on the bottom right table, pocket eights again. Small blind is a recreational player as well. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, it's alright flop. He is leading. Okay. One call. And on the turn we will see queen turn. Okay. Then two calls at least. If he's donking again, I calling. If he's checking, I like betting here. For value and protection. Half pot, yeah. Maybe I could go bigger, but it's good. Yeah, he's strange. He's strange. It seems to be a misdraw. Yeah, of course I'm calling. He can have an ace. Maybe sometimes a strangely played queen x, but I don't buy this. All right. Okay, pocket kings against the regular. If he's four betting, I like shoving with pocket kings here, but sometimes I slow play. But I rather like a flat against the later position. So yeah, I want maximum value against his ace king and maybe queens or jacks. He's a loser player. Okay, next hand pocket aces again in the big blind. against the same bot as I suspect. Maybe it's not, but I am pretty sure he is. Yeah, let's check his stat. He's not very light 4-better, so I like jamming here. I think he's value heavy. Yeah. Okay, skins. On the middle right table, I wanted to check raise on the flop against the regular. Mostly I am c-betting at this board, but I don't know. Somehow I chose this option. I think it's alright sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am winning more in the opposite situation. Okay, on the middle left table, I have 9-10 suited on the big line. I guess I'm gonna 3-bet for this. I was quite passive until this time against this button reg. Okay, and also the recreational course. This flop I can bet my 30% size. And he calls, reg also calls. I'm guess this is the spot I can just check for the exploitively, but I think I'm gonna go for it. They don't have so much king in the range, yeah, so it's never fold. Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting that I guess I could have check folded on the turn very easily. So let's see this hand. So I have 9-10 suited on the big blind, and Pio wants to bet 95% of my range here and check only little more than 1%. So alright, and wants to bet a bigger sizing. This 40 is a 55% bet. So it's interesting that Pio wants to bet rather big, not on the 30% size. Real time when I was playing I bet 30%, yeah, 30. So this was a slight mistake. So let's see how I made my play street by street. So I bet here the smallest size, which was not the best. They called. Yeah, they should call most of the range here. Even here in this case against two opponents, so I think we got at least this percentage. So they called. Turn was the king of clubs. And let's see, with my exact hand, I should 9-10 suited of spades. I should bet smaller size. It's around bet 35. It's around 30% here. But I made a slight mistake here as well. I overbet all in. Yeah. So as you can see, it's also a plus EV, but betting smaller here seems to be better play. Alright, and I should check my 50% of my range, 49% here, and bet rather less. I'm curious, even if I have aces or kings, I should check. Yeah, quite a lot here, and with ace king too. All right. Yeah, betting with ace king, blocking king queen and ace king. It seems to be betting small is good here as well. Okay, let's see. So I overbet all in, which was here a slight mistake, and they should call 47% of their range. So I have, so maybe, yeah, that shows I had quite a big fold equity here. It was a passive shot, but betting smaller is the play here. Let's see. Yes, on the upper right table against the regular open from the earlier position. I like 3-bet folding here as a bluff, mostly with king 10 suited. He's calling. Yeah, I can check here, I can bet here. I chose a rather standard c-bet size on the flop, this 1/3. Yeah, it seems I go for it. I don't know. I don't know whether I like this play. It's good that I block ace king and don't block his flush draws, and I'm blocking his ace 10. Maybe I can. Yeah, I like river bluff here, but I'm not sure about the turn, but to be honest, I'm not sure about this, and I definitely will check this in PIO. Maybe I should go even bigger, all in on the river. Yeah, that he was 10 calling. I don't think he's folding against the jam. Yeah, let's check this hand. So he has a 20% open from the middle position. My 3-bet bluff range contains, of course, king 10 suited here. And c-bet on the flop seems to be alright. It's interesting that Pio suggesting 50%, around 50% check on the flop and 50% bet with this hand. But let's see the turn. Oh, so I have a checking range, mostly. It's very interesting, yes. So it seems I should mostly check here my range and mostly betting my king 10 and queen 10. Yeah, with king 10 suited. Yeah, checking is the most EV line here. But after I bet, yeah, I bet bigger, but somehow I only chose the smaller sizes when I set up this simulation in the PIO. So on the river, I think I have to bluff. And very interesting, it seems that the smaller sizes. And today it was a breaking even session mostly. I was up, I was down a little. But the result is not the main point here at all. The most important thing is from this video for you to learn from my mistakes and from my good plays. I hope you enjoyed my video. Good luck at your tables and see you soon.